Chapter number 7 on work. Then the plowman said, "Speak to us of work." And he answered, saying, "You work that you may keep pace with the earth and the soul of earth. For to be idle is to become stronger unto the seasons, and to step out of life's processions that marches in majesty and proud submission toward the infinite. When you work, you are a flute through whose heart the whispering of the hours turns to music. Which of you would be reed dumb and silent when all else sings together in unison? Always you have been told that work is curse and labor is misfortune. But I say to you that when you work, you fulfill a part of earth's furthest dream, assigned to you when that dream was born. And in keeping yourself with the labor, you are in truth loving life. And to love life through labor is to be intimate with life's inmost secret. But if you in your pain call birth and affliction and sport of flesh is curse written upon your brow, then I answer that not but the sweat of your brow shall wash away that which is written. You have been told also that life is darkness, and in your weariness you echo what was said by the weary. And I say that life is indeed darkness, save when there is an urge, and all urge is blind, save when there is knowledge, and all knowledge is vain, save when there is work, and all work is empty, and all work is empty, save when there is love. And when you work with love, you bend yourself to yourself, and to one another, and to God. And what is it to work with love? It is to weave the cloth with the threads down your heart, and even as if your beloved were to wear that cloth. It is to build a house with your affections, even as if your beloved were to dwell in that house. It is to sow seeds with the tenderness, and reap the harvest with the joy, even as if your beloved were to eat the fruit. It is to charge all things you fashion with a breath of your own spirit, and to know that all the blessed dead are standing about you and watching. Often have I heard you say, as if speaking in sleep, he who works in marble and finds the shape of his own soul in the stone is nobler than the who plough the soul. And he who seizes the rainbow to lay it on the cloth in the likeness of man is more than he who makes the sandals for your feet. But I say, not in sleep, but in wakefulness of nuntitude, that the wind speaks not more sweetly to the giant oaks than to the least of all the blades of grass. And he alone is great who turns the voice of wind into a song made sweeter. And he alone the great who turns, I think I'm getting it. Notification. And he alone is great who turns the voice of wind into a song made sweeter by his own loving. Work is love made visible. And if you cannot work with love, but only with distaste, it is better that you should leave your work and sit at the gate of temple and take alms of those who works with joy. For if you bake bread with indifference, you bake a bitter bread that feeds but half man's hunger. And if you grudge the crushing of grapes, you grudge distills a poison in the wine. Okay. And if you grudge the crushing of grapes, you grudge distill the poison in the wine. And if you sing through angels and love not the singing, you muffle man's ear to the voice of day and the voice of the night. Thank you.